The drowned city. They called it the Silent World, a vast stretch of the North Sea off the Norfolk coast where fishing boats never trawled and sonar returned strange, angular shadows. For generations, locals whispered of a drowned kingdom beneath the waves, a place of lost bells, drowned spires, and stories the sea had swallowed. Most wrote it off as legend. For geologist Dr. Aries Thorne, it was a hypothesis. His research vessel, Sandpiper, was equipped with the latest sub-bottom profilers and LiDAR scanners. He wasn't hunting for ghosts. He was mapping the prehistoric coastline of Doggerland, the fertile land bridge that once connected Britain to Europe before it was flooded at the end of the last ice age. What he found was a city. Not a scattered collection of huts or fishing weirs, but a planned settlement, canals, timber-lined pathways, and the remains of large roundhouses arranged in concentric circles. It was breathtaking. A preserved Bronze Age metropolis, hidden for millennia under layers of silt and North Sea sand. Aries and his team worked in feverish secrecy, documenting everything. They found carved amulets, flint tools, and, most incredibly, a wooden structure that might have been a temple or meeting hall, its posts still standing despite the weight of water and centuries. But on the third day, they also found the pipes. Modern, high-density polyethylene pipelines, partly buried, running right through the heart of the archaeological site. They were marked with the logo of Aquasphere Energy, a company pioneering submerged tidal energy generators. The pipes were siphoning pressurized water to a massive offshore generator array, a project fast-tracked by the government for its low environmental impact. Aries knew immediately what it meant. The constant vibration and pressure changes were already destabilizing the delicate waterlogged timbers. Artifacts were being shaken loose and swept away. Within months, the entire site could be erased. He did everything by the book. He filed reports with Historic England, contacted Aquasphere, and even presented preliminary findings at a closed-door meeting with the company's executives. They listened politely. Then they offered him a job. "Lead our new cultural heritage division," said the CEO, a smooth woman named Clara Vance. "We'll fund your research. You can mitigate the damage. It's the best outcome for everyone." It was a bribe wrapped in respectability. When Aries refused, the tone changed. "That site is in international waters, Doctor. Your permits are for research, not obstruction. That generator provides power for 100,000 homes. How many homes did your wooden huts power?" The next day, Aries's funding was pulled. His university cited budget realignment. The media ran stories about an eccentric scientist trying to halt green energy over mythical mud. But Aries had one card left. He hadn't just documented the city, he'd recorded it. Using photogrammetry, he'd created a perfect 3D digital twin of the entire site. It was all there: the graceful curves of the canals, the intricate carvings on the posts, the silent streets of the drowned world. He didn't go to the press. He went to the public. In partnership with a museum in Hull, he launched an immersive VR experience, Walking Doggerland. People could put on a headset and stand in the middle of the Bronze Age city, hear the reconstructed sounds of the ancient North Sea coast, and see the starlit sky as it looked 8,000 years ago. It became a sensation. School children, historians, and everyday citizens experienced the city, and then learned it was being destroyed for convenience. Public pressure became a storm. Aquasphere was forced to pause operations and redesign their entire pipeline route at immense cost. The city couldn't be saved. The vibrations had already done too much damage. But because of Aries, it wasn't forgotten. It was remembered not as a collection of ruins, but as a place people had visited. A home they had walked through. Aries stood on the deck of the Sandpiper, watching the Aquasphere support vessels retreat on the horizon. The sea was calm, hiding the chaos below. Some cities are drowned by water, others by silence. This one, at least, had been given